If you're over 60 and your nights feel long, restless, or uncomfortable, there's a gentle nighttime routine that many seniors say helps them drift off more peacefully. While sleep can sometimes feel elusive as we get older, it doesn't always have to be a struggle. There's a way to quiet the noise of the day and invite rest in, not by forcing it, but by preparing for it. Hey everyone, welcome back. It is truly wonderful to have you here. Today, we are going to slow things down. We're going to talk about something that affects so many of us, yet we often feel like we have to face it alone in the dark. We're talking about the art of winding down. Many people believe that sleep issues are just a natural part of aging that we have to accept, but that isn't entirely true. While our sleep patterns do change as we get older, the way we prepare for bed can make a profound difference in how we feel when the lights go out. We're going to walk through a calming, step-by-step evening ritual that helps signal to your body and mind that it is finally safe to let go. But here's the part most people don't realize about a good night's sleep. Deep rest doesn't actually start when your head hits the pillow. It starts much earlier, often 30 to 60 minutes before you even step into your bedroom. Think about that for a moment. If you're watching the evening news, paying bills, or scrolling through a bright screen, right until the moment you turn off the lamp, your brain is still running a marathon. It hasn't received the signal to stop. Experts often suggest that the brain needs a buffer zone, a transitional period where the world slows down before sleep begins. Without this buffer, you might be lying in bed, but your mind is still in the living room, processing the day's events. This routine is about creating that buffer. It is about building a bridge between the busyness of the day and the sanctuary of the night. The first step in this gentle routine is all about light. Our bodies are biologically wired to respond to the sun, and as evening comes, the fading light is supposed to trigger relaxation hormones. However, in our modern homes, we often keep the lights blazing bright until the very last second. This confuses the internal clock. Many seniors notice a significant shift in their sleep quality when they simply dim the lights an hour before bed. This might mean turning off the overhead ceiling lights and switching to a soft, warm table lamp. It creates a cozy, amber glow that mimics the setting sun. This simple change acts as a visual cue to your brain, whispering that the day is done. But here is where it gets interesting regarding what you hear, not just what you see. The soundscape of your evening matters just as much as the lighting. If your home is filled with the sounds of loud television programs or distressing news reports right before bed, your nervous system remains on high alert. Many people find it incredibly soothing to switch off the TV and replace it with something rhythmic and calm. This could be soft instrumental music, the sound of rain, or even just the quiet hum of the house. By lowering the volume of your environment, you are essentially lowering the volume of your internal thoughts. It allows the dust to settle. This next step is where everything changes for many people who struggle with a racing mind. One of the biggest thieves of sleep is the worry list. You know the feeling. You lie down, and suddenly your brain starts reminding you of everything you forgot to do or everything you need to do tomorrow. Most seniors never think about this small detail, but getting those thoughts out of your head before you get into bed can be transformative. Try taking 5 minutes to sit in a comfortable chair with a notebook. Write down anything that is on your mind. It doesn't have to be a diary entry. It could just be a list. By writing it down, you're telling your brain that the information is safe and doesn't need to be rehearsed all night. You're giving your mind permission to be off duty. Once the mind begins to settle, we have to look at the body. As we age, we often carry tension in our muscles that we don't even notice until we try to relax. This is why gentle movement can be such a powerful part of a night routine. We aren't talking about exercise or anything that gets your heart rate up. We're talking about slow, deliberate stretching. Simple movements like rolling your shoulders back or gently stretching your neck from side to side can release the physical tightness accumulated throughout the day. Some seniors notice they fall asleep more comfortably when they spend just a few minutes releasing this tension. It is a way of saying thank you to your body for carrying you through another day. And this leads us to the temperature of your evening. There is something deeply primal about warmth when we're trying to feel safe. A warm, non-caffeinated drink can be a wonderful anchor for your routine. It could be a cup of chamomile tea, warm milk, or just hot water with a slice of lemon. The act of holding a warm mug and taking small, slow sips forces you to slow down. You can't rush a hot drink. This pause creates a moment of mindfulness. It anchors you in the present moment, rather than letting your mind drift to the past or the future. But this next insight might explain why you sometimes wake up in the middle of the night. Temperature plays a massive role in how deeply we sleep. While a warm drink is soothing, the room itself usually needs to be cool. Experts often observe that a cooler room helps lower the body's core temperature, which is necessary for deep sleep. However, for seniors, having cold feet can be a major disruption. This one catches everyone off guard. But wearing a pair of warm, soft socks to bed can sometimes make a surprising difference. It keeps your extremities warm while allowing the rest of your body to stay cool, creating the perfect thermal balance for rest. It is a small adjustment, but comfort is often found in the smallest details. Now, let's talk about consistency, because this is the glue that holds a routine together. The human body loves predictability. If you start your wind-down routine at the same time every night, eventually you won't even have to try to fall asleep. Your body will recognize the pattern. It will see the dimmed lights, taste the warm tea, feel the soft socks, and it will know exactly what is coming next. It becomes a conditioned response. This is why we call it a ritual rather than just a routine. A routine is something you have to do. A ritual is something you get to do. It is a time you carve out just for yourself. Rest isn't just physical. It's a gift your mind and body deserve after everything they've carried through the years. When you treat your evening with this level of care, you're sending a message of self-respect to yourself. You're acknowledging that your rest is important. Many seniors find that when they stop viewing sleep as a chore and start viewing it as a sanctuary, the pressure lifts. And when the pressure to fall asleep lifts, sleep often comes much faster. It is the paradox of effort. The less you try, the easier it often becomes. But here is the part most people don't realize about the environment you wake up in. Preparing for the morning can actually help you sleep better at night. If you go to bed knowing that your clothes are laid out, your breakfast plans are set, and your space is tidy, you remove the anticipation of morning stress. It allows you to close your eyes with a sense of completion. You aren't borrowing trouble from tomorrow. You are fully present in the comfort of tonight. This mental closure is vital for a peaceful night. Let's also consider the role of screens one more time, because it is so important. The blue light from tablets and phones mimics daylight, which can suppress the sleep hormone melatonin. But beyond the light, it is the content. Scrolling through social media often triggers emotions: envy, worry, excitement, or frustration. None of these emotions belong in your bedroom. Make your bedroom a screen-free zone if possible. Let it be a place for rest, for reading a physical book, or for quiet conversation. When you protect the sanctity of your sleep space, your brain learns that the bed is for one thing only: rest. And here's the part most people skip, even though it only takes a minute: gratitude. It sounds simple, perhaps even cliche, but ending the day on a positive note changes the frequency of your thoughts. Before you close your eyes, try to think of 3 small things from the day that were good. It could be the sunshine, a phone call from a friend, or just a good meal. By shifting your focus to gratitude, you steer your mind away from anxiety. You fill your headspace with warmth instead of worry. Many people find that this simple mental shift prevents those circular, anxious thoughts that tend to pop up at 2 a.m. It is important to remember that this routine is not a rigid set of rules. You don't have to do every single step perfectly every single night. The goal is simply to move in the direction of calm. Some nights will be better than others, and that is completely okay. If you wake up in a night, don't panic. Remind yourself that you are safe, that you are comfortable, and that rest is still happening even if you are awake. Be kind to yourself in those quiet hours. As you begin to implement these small changes, dimming the lights, sipping a warm drink, stretching gently, and quieting your mind, you might notice a shift. It might not happen overnight, but slowly, the nights may begin to feel less like a battle and more like a gentle surrender. You are retraining your body to trust the night. You're teaching your nervous system that it is safe to let go. A good night's sleep isn't about age. It's about rhythm, comfort, and kindness toward yourself. And when you end your day with calm intention, your nights begin to feel softer, slower, and far more restful. You have earned this rest. You have earned the right to sleep deeply and wake up refreshed. So tonight, try dimming the lights a little earlier. Make that warm cup of tea. Breathe deeply and let the day drift away. If this video gave you something helpful or comforting, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It truly helps. I would love to hear which part of this routine sounds most relaxing to you. So please let me know in the comments below. Wishing you a peaceful night and sweet dreams. Take care.